Welcome to the Nomadic Clash, and we're here in round number 1, game number 1 of Crackedy up against Avely. Avely going to be spawning in here as the Marlians, going to be moving all of his villagers towards the center of the map. Crackedy, on the other hand, going to be playing as the Holy Roman Empire. He's already got his town center down here. Pretty nice spot. We see he's got the boar here, but gold a little bit far away. A little bit far away. And obviously, the Marlians have access to the Saharan trade network. They could always look to stick that on this gold mine, and Crackedy could be in a little bit of trouble. Does still have some other gold mines near around him as well, so not going to be the end of the world. Avely, on the other hand, got his town center right next to this gold vein. Also, got a nice little bit of wood here as well. Got a bit down here. But the big thing I've got to point out on this map is up here, Crackedy already got a dock down. 2 minutes left till treaty ends. But Avely isn't up here. And this could be really bad for him, because what we've seen so far is that water is so important in these Nomad Megarandom games. Crackedy got so much deep sea. Wow, that is a lot of deep sea fish. So Avely's going to need to spot that one out. But obviously, playing as the Marlians, you do have the Farimba Garrison. And the Farimba Garrison uses mainly gold. Well, it uses only gold, in fact. So it makes sense for Avely to go up with that landmark and try and rush Crackedy. As you can see, Crackedy is close by. So it's not going to be too far for him to walk. So we're going to have to see how that one works out for him. But we see the scout is already out for him. Crackedy opening up with a scout and a prelate as well. Obviously, the Holy Roman Empire don't spawn in with a prelate, but they do get an extra 100 gold, so they can make them from the town center. So both players got a scout out. Avely not going in the right direction towards that water, though. If we take a look at his perspective, you can see there, he doesn't have any clue about this water. So he may be in a little bit of trouble right there. Crackedy, on the other hand, he very much knows about that water. Doesn't have any ships coming in quite yet. But as we can see, he's chopping a lot for it. Got the prelate out as well. Going to be inspiring these guys up. And this is what makes the Holy Roman Empire so good on water in regular 1v1 games. It's the prelate inspiring up these villagers. You're able to get out so many more fishing ships earlier on than your opponent because of this. We also see now going to be moving out onto the sheep there. Needs to gather up a little bit of food. Otherwise, he's going to go idle on the TC. But there we go. The first fishing ship's out. Second one already in the queue. For Avely, on the other hand, going to be expanding out with the houses onto this pit mine. So he may have built his town center just a little bit too close to the gold here. He may have wanted to build it like maybe here. Because you can't fit another 2 houses in there. Because the town center does block it. Not the end of the world, but always something to think about. But that's going to be bringing him in quite a nice bit of gold. And we're going to have to see how far away he is from his age up. So you can see he got lots of villagers on the food there. And we're going to have to see if he looks to be aggressive with the Saharan trade network. Because it could be the case. I mean, he's still not spotted out water. Let's take a quick look. So his scout, unfortunately, not going up north. He needs to find this water. Because if he plays this like a standard land map game, he could be in a lot of trouble, because it's not going to be too long until Crackedy starts making some real gains with this water. We've also got the boar nearby as well, which is going to be handy for him. But Outpost going to be going up for Crackedy already. And he just really wants to secure up this gold mine. He knows that that he's far away from any other gold. And Saharan Trade Network could very much be a possibility. And there we go. A toll outpost is going to be going up for Avely. The question is, does Crackedy spot it out though? Because he needs to make sure he garrisons something inside here. And his scout going to be moving across, spots it out. That tower is going to get up for him. And he's going to garrison inside. And that tower is going to be shut down. We see pulling those other villagers. More villagers being pulled for Avely. But there we see the villagers hop inside the outpost. And that's going to be a villager down there for Avely. There it goes. Tower going to be cancelled as well. Not looking too good for him. We can see that outpost can see everything here. And there it is. The Saharan Trade Network going to be going down now. And so as we suspected, there's going to be a landmark placed right next to Crackedy's base. But Crackedy sees it. And now he's going to be going up with... Well, he's going to be placing an outpost down here. 7 villagers on that outpost. And that's going to be getting up before this landmark completes. Avely going to be pulling so many vills here. Going to be pulling another 7. Still got a few villagers in base here. But he cancels. And now he's going to be running back. Avely not exactly sure what he wants to be doing here. He's still unaware of the water as well. And now it's going to be aging up with the Siren Trade Network in base. That definitely doesn't feel too good. You've wasted so much villager time right there. And time is what you need. You can't be wasting time when Crackedy is out here on water like this. But 4 villagers, or 5 villagers. No, 4 villagers there, sorry. Building up the landmark now. Crackedy has 2 outposts down as well. These are always helpful as well. Predator out here, inspiring up the villagers on gold. Crackedy, not too far away from aging up. And now rallying villagers out onto the stone, interestingly. So might be looking to go for some emplacements here on the outpost, I would suspect. I'd be a little bit surprised to see if it is the second town center, considering he does already have the water and he's so close to the base of his opponent. But we have mill coming up now as well, probably to get out some cattle and possibly wheelbarrow. Yeah, it's going to be cattle. And there it is, Yarkin Chapel going to be placed down there. Really nice position here. Really, really nice position. You get the gold, you get all the wood. Well, almost all the wood. You'll probably go up to like here. You get the deer as well, you can always push in. But honestly, food, not really important for the Holy Roman Empire here. Because you've got the water, and this water is going to be absolutely insane. And we can see that the water is just paying back so quickly for Crackedy. Avely still very far away from having enough resources to go for a fast castle. And he just wasted so much time trying to get up the outpost, trying to get up the landmark, pulling all of his villagers, and then just retreating back with it. And I think Crackedy might be the first one to age up here. Actually, no, it's going to be Avely. Avely still yet to spot out the water. He's explored everywhere on the map, apart from up here where the most important part of the map is. All of this delicious deep sea fish. But Avely is going to be expanding down to the south. Going to be expanding onto this large gold vein. He's going to be expanding out with the houses as well. He's going to bring in some more gold income. He's got a load of villagers here on the gold as well. Not exactly sure what he's doing with all this gold. Going to be grabbing wheelbarrow first, it seems. Lots of cattle already underneath the town center here. Still got some sheep as well. But an outpost coming up from Crackedy. Crackedy looking to rush these outposts. And then we do see arrow slits is going to be coming in. I thought that might have been for sprinkled emplacements a bit later on when he goes for a bit of a fast castle. I think he's going to be going for a fast castle anyway. But it's going to be arrow slits instead of sprinkled emplacement. Still works pretty nicely though. House going to be coming in here as well. A bit of an interesting spot, but it works. And there we go. Avely does spot out the dock. And now this is where he realizes he needs to do something about this. Question is, what can he do? More arrow slits coming in on the third outpost now. No fortifications coming through on the... Or fortified outpost coming in quite yet on any of these outposts. Taking his villagers off the stone here. Still got 50 left in the bank. Probably for one more set of arrow slits. And we do see these 3 villagers are looking to put some more outposts up. But where are they going with this outpost? Probably going to be like behind the base here, just for some nice vision. But we see Avely out here on this gold vein as well, as it is under pressure from this outpost, and it's not looking too good for Avely. We see another outpost going to be placed perfectly here. It's going to be tricky for Avely to stop this. We're going to have to see if he can actually spot it out. He definitely will not be able to spot that out unless his scout's nearby. But his scout at the moment just sits in the base. Going to be moving out now, but not going in the right direction. If Crackedy get this up and gets arrow slits in, Avely is going to be in so much trouble here with his gold. Galley out here for Crackedy as well, looking to just make sure he's got all of the shoreline here. And Burgrave going to be coming in now for Crackedy. 9 villagers there. The Burgrave Palace is coming up, and we've seen this landmark a couple times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We've seen players look to use this and it just falls flat on its face. But honestly, Crackedy in this position can use this perfectly. I mean, he's got water, he's got so much food income right now. If we flip this to income per minute, we can see 700 food a minute, and he's only got fishing ships. So Burgrave makes a lot of sense here. Blacksmith already down, Iron Under Mesh coming in. honestly, marching drill's not that important here. I mean, you're right next to your opponent. But Avely going to be going up with the Furimba Garrison, and the Furimba Garrison, I would say, is better than the Burgrave Palace, because you get a nice discount. You know, as the Marlians, you like to be just gathering up gold anyway, so I think the Furimba Garrison is going to work really nicely here, but Avely going to be pushed off gold once again. He has no access to gold here. Crackedy going to be going up with some walls here as well, just to defend this outpost. Villagers looking to get pulled here. 22 villagers here, but what are they going to be doing? Looks like they're going to be going on to wood for the time being. We've already got Muso Fighty Warriors in the queue, as well as their veterancy upgrades coming in. And if I were Avely, I'd be looking to try and just burn down these outposts as quickly as you can. But Burgrave are already in. We've got Landsknechts coming out with this as well. Landsknechts going to be absolutely important here, dealing with these Muso Fighty Warriors. But Avely going to be pulling everything here. 22 villagers, 5 Muso Fighty Warriors. Everything for Crackedy going to be jumping inside that outpost. He needs to target down the villagers, Crackedy. At the moment, targeting down the Muso Fighty Warriors. These guys are cheap. Might have been able to take out a villager there. It did indeed take out one villager. But there we go. Crackedy going to be losing out some villagers here if he's not careful. As well as a scout. Villagers going to be returning back to the work now. But there we go. Crackedy just one step ahead here with the galley. Means Avely is not able to get onto the water here. Galley just doing so much work right there. And it's back onto the patrol. Muso Fighty Warrior mass is starting to grow though. Blacksmith going to be dropped down as well. It looks like Crackedy's walls and outposts over here have been shut down. The army for Crackedy looking very decent though. How many Landsknechts do we have in here? Let's have a look. Only 3 for the time being. But 3 is plenty, and Avely doesn't have any ranged units at the moment. So it's going to be very tricky for him to micro down those Landsknechts. He needs to make sure that his Muso Fighty Warriors are targeting them down first. Because these guys are going to be able to absolutely slice and dice these Muso Fighty Warriors, which have pretty low HP. But Crackedy just going to be running straight into the base here. Has he got his tier 2 upgrade? Wedge Rivets is coming in right now, so this town center fire damage is going to mean absolutely nothing soon. But we can see Avely doing a good job there, focusing down the Landsknechts first. Doing a really, really good job there, taking out 2 of them there. Third one still left here. And I think he is targeting it down. It doesn't seem like he is. He needs to target down those Landsknechts. They're the expensive low HP units he needs to be targeting down first. And unfortunately for Avely here, doesn't have enough of a mass to deal with this. Mass looking decent now for Avely though. So he's going to be able to push this back. Men-at-Arms should be cleaned up over here on the right-hand side. And the mass for Crackedy going to be returning back on the left. Avely going to be grabbing his +1 range, melee defense, sorry. Going to mean he can survive a bit more damage from these Men-at-Arms. Fortifications coming through from Crackedy and all of these outposts now as well. And we can see this one actually has a relic inside as well. Emergency repairs coming through on this one. We just see the arrow slits just does so much damage towards Muso Fighty Warriors. Spring placement still would have been better, but if there's any unit you want to be you want to be fighting your outposts under, it's definitely going to be Muso Fighty Warriors. Fortifications going to be able to come through on all of these outposts. Going to be coming in simultaneously right there. Crackedy, no blacksmith upgrades coming through yet. Might want to grab Bloomery. Very important upgrade there. Even just the tier 1 is plenty. And now it looks like Avely looking to try and push Crackedy off the water here. Even if he could just burn down this dock. Honestly, I would be pulling quite a lot of these. Yeah, I think that is what he's planning to do now. But it's important that he takes down this dock. Even if the dock goes down, that's all of this food economy shut down. But Crackedy looking in a pretty strong position right now. Muso Fighty Warrior is going to be able to idle a few villagers here. Sacred Site starting to be captured up for Crackedy as well. The mass frame looking pretty decent as well. Lots of villagers moving over here. As that gold mine does run out. Going to be moving some villagers onto stone as well. Could possibly looking to go for a keep drop. Horsemen obviously coming out now as well. Going to be able to deal with the Muso Fighty Warriors pretty effectively. Muso Fighty Warriors going to be able to catch a load of builds off guard here. There are 3 Landsknechts in here though. Avely Might just get sliced if he's not careful. Needs to really focus down those Landsknechts first. He's doing a pretty decent job at it, but unfortunately it's just not enough. We can just see how quickly they get taken out by these Landsknechts, and the men-at-arms are just there to finish them off. Horsemen coming in now as well, just to clean up the last little scraps there. We've done quite a lot of idle time there. 17 villagers returning back to the town center. All 3 sacreds. Oh, actually, I take that back. I thought all 3 were taken by Crackedy there. This last one was actually taken by Avely. Crackedy got 1 relic in the bank at the moment. We do actually have... Do we have 6? No. We have 1 relic in for Crackedy, 2 relics in for Avely. So Avely's a little bit further ahead at the moment when it comes to relics. And it's always nice to have that steady gold income for the Marlians. Definitely important. Fighting Warriors in stealth mode over here. Going to be heading up north. And now we've got a trebuchet out for Avely. Emergency repairs are here though for Crackedy. Probably going to be using it on the second shot of this trebuchet. But Horseman going to be running towards that trebuchet. Avely doesn't have anything here to protect it. Only got a couple. Fighting Warriors needs to be pulling villagers to try and repair. I think he's got a couple in here. He's got 3 villagers there, but that's not going to be enough. Crackedy going to be able to take that out. And now Horseman going to be retreating back. Quite a few casualties there, but definitely worth it for taking out that gold mine. Taking out that trebuchet, sorry. But over here on the gold mine, Fighting Warriors are going to be intercepted here by the men-at-arms. Upgrades coming through for them as well as the Landsknechts here. And we can just see Avely's army just being absolutely cleaned up right there. Though... probably quite cost effective for him. Fighting Warriors very, very cheap, but the question is, even if it is a cost effective fight for him, can he afford it when Crackedy's got this absolutely insane water boom here? I mean, look at the amount of fishing ships, and you can just keep on making them. The amount of deep sea fish over here is absolutely incredible. And now that keep drop's going to be coming down from Crackedy. And Avely doesn't have a trebuchet here anymore. He can't target down this keep while it's still being constructed to deal that ×3 damage. Lots of Drongo are here though, but it looks like Avely doesn't want to push forward. And once this keep goes up, I wouldn't be surprised to see if this relic gets picked up and placed into the keep. Gonna be able to buff it up. And then we see the Saharan Trade Network can't even kill a villager here, as that product is going to be healing it up. Crackedy doing a really, really good job there. Just healing that one up slowly. But Trebuchet here, going to be able to take a nice shot here onto that keep. We see how much damage it does there, but unfortunately not going to be enough. Crackedy's got enough stone in the bank as well to repair this one up. And Mom going to be sitting inside of this building here. Might be able to get off a Wololo. And then we actually see that Crackedy going to be bringing that relic into the keep. Very smart there. Trebuchet still targeting down that keep, but emergency repairs are in, don't forget. Emergency repairs can be used here, as well as Springled placement coming in on this keep. Not looking too good for Avely here at all. His first landmark is going to be going down. The question is, can he get off a Wololo? It's going to be very, very unlikely. It's just going to be targeted down immediately. But I like the idea of having an Imam in here. And you can just see there, it just gets instantly targeted down by the keep. And now the second landmark is under some pressure. Donzos are going to be throwing their spears. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. And now Avely not protecting his 2 trebuchets here. Horseman going to be immediately jumping on that. Landsknechts running around the back as well. Avely's army is going to be caught off guard right here. It's going to be absolutely sandwiched with the keep helping behind this as well. With this Springled placement, the relic in there as well, going to be able to just do so much damage onto Avely's army right here. Going to be pulling villagers to sit inside the town center as well. This is not looking good for Avely whatsoever. Crackedy's so far ahead when it comes to eco, so far ahead when it comes to military. 2 military for Avely, and that's about to be 0. 2 landmarks remaining, and they're going to be going down very, very shortly. Trebuchet is coming through in this siege workshop. Avely is not going to be able to hold on to this too much longer. We hear typing in the chat, and there it is. GG gets called. Crackedy is going to be taking game number 1 here in this best of 3 match. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you did enjoy it, then please do feel free to leave a like.